Hi, this is Leigh Ambergy, stampwithleigh.com. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mentor, Ohio, and thank you so much for joining me on today's video. This is the card that I'm going to be featuring, and I don't think I'm going to do any type of a variation. I know I usually do, but I don't think I am today. And then here's a look at the inside. So we have there's no greeting on the outside. Excuse me. The focal point is the foil cut tree, and the greeting is on the inside. So let's get started. And excuse me, I'm just going to grab a sip of water because all of a sudden, yeah, I can't talk. So for all of the products used on this, because I'm using the Decorative Trees bundle, and I think that's on like page 42 or 43 in the catalog. This is a stamp set. It coordinates with the Decorative Trees dies. So it gives you multiple variations for your trees. And also all of the dimensions for this card are listed on my blog, stampwithleigh.com. So if you are watching this from my YouTube channel, in the description box, click on more to expand that description box and copy and paste the link there. That will take you to my blog post. And yeah, you'll find everything listed there. So what I am going to do is cut out the tree, cut out the star. And I want this tree to be in the center of this paper because we are going to use that right here. So yeah, instead of taking, yeah, no, that's going to move on me. Instead of taking a piece of my foil, pretty foil, metallic paper, and cutting a piece I need, then cutting another piece for the tree, we're using the same piece. So if you're not aware of that little trick or hack or whatever you want to call it, yeah, if you know you're going to be layering something and you want something on that same color, but you're going to be covering it up, yeah, use it as a 2-for-1. So let's just get this little star. I'm going to put that there because I am going to use that later. I don't want to lose my dies because that's not fun. And I don't have my take your pick tool is, I don't know where it is, with the brush attachment on it. I don't know where it is. I recently had a class, and I don't think I put everything back where it should be. I'm usually pretty good about that, but yeah, there's some moments where it just takes a little bit longer. Okay, so we're going to get, this is very, very thin. We are going to get this out of here. Just working it out. And the brush, this is the old brush. And even though it's way retired, I kept it because I can still use it. In cases like this, when I can't find my take your pick tool with the brush attachment on it. Oh, okay, so we need this. So here we go. So I have started with a very vanilla card base, 5.5 by 8.5. I am just going to fold that in half, burnish with a bone folder, and then I am going to start. Here, I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to adhere my tree first. And I have time for that to set. And I noticed a little piece that was still in there. Right there. Come on. It's being difficult. It's like when your children were little and you really wanted them to be on their best behavior and they decided that was the day they weren't going to. That's what that little piece of foil was doing to me. Oh, and I noticed some more. All right, here we go. I'm going to get a piece of foam back out here because, yeah, I'm not doing that again. There we go. All right, let me check and make sure. Yeah, another little one. Okay, there we go. All right, so I am going to apply my liquid adhesive on the back of here. This is our multi-purpose liquid glue. I just have mine in an extremely fine tip so that I can control it better. We do have foil adhesive sheets, and I tried that with this, but because this tree was so thin that trying to get the backing, like the backing of our dimensionals, the backing off of that adhesive sheet, once it was stuck onto this tree, it did not work. I ended up tearing and ripping the die cut, this foil die cut. So I figured, okay, we're just going to go back to the old tried and true way of using our liquid adhesive. And I don't need glue every single where. I am just trying to hit the larger areas to help. I'm going to get my tweezers. And I'm going to hopefully get this in the center. And then I'm going to push this off to the side. And I'm going to get maybe two of our blocks. Might have pushed that off too much aside. That's what I'm doing. So that's all I'm doing while I'm going to do the stamping on the inside of the card, and while I start building my layers. So just to make sure, I've got my stamping pierce mat, because I am using photopolymer, and we are stamping with Night and Navy. I love the look of navy and gold and silver, especially foil. I also love the look of purples. Think Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather with silver and gold metallics, foils. I just love that look. I think it is very elegant. Yeah, I love it. And this card was one of the Christmas cards featured at a recent class. And the class was 4 cards. You make 4 cards with envelopes. And this has never, ever happened before. But usually at a class, I always go around and I ask, everyone has to tell me their favorite card. Okay, what was their favorite card of the class? Which card did they like the most? This card. This card was everyone's choice. And that has never happened, as far as I can remember. I have been doing classes for probably close to 15 years. And I can't remember that ever happening, where every single person picked the same card. That was just, wow, unbelievable. So, okay, so I've got my little foil star at the top of here, and I loved how this greeting mimics an outline of a Christmas tree. So I just love it. So that's done. Get that put out of the way. Okay, now we're going to do some layering. So this is going to get layered here. I put my glue away and I need it. So back out with our glue. So I'm going to adhere that. And again, don't freak out, because the die cut image on this is going to be covered. And I'm going to try and get that centered to where it's even all the way around. Okay, you're good. And then while this is setting up, I'm going to grab my dimensionals, because I popped this layer up on dimensionals. I wanted it to have some added lift to it, just to, I don't know, showcase it just even some more. So that should be good and tight. Okay. This is going to go here, and this is going to go here. But for me, the way I work, the way I do it is I'm going to put this on here and then put it on there, because I do better holding pieces and putting them together that way. I just, everybody has their own system, their own way of what works best for them. And it's, just kind of a trial and error to get there. But I sometimes do better, like I said, holding the pieces up mounting them. And this, I mean, the dimensionals on there doesn't matter because I am using my liquid adhesive. And even if you're using your tape runner, you would still be able to get that on there. So I've got this on here, and then this is going to go in the center. So remember, that's covering up our our hole that we die cut. It's covering it up. All right, I'm just going to use that just to make sure that that liquid adhesive has time to adhere. This is going to go now on our card base. You don't need a lot. The liquid adhesive, the Tombow multi-purpose liquid adhesive, that stuff is strong. But it also gives you some wiggle room. And I think that's good. All right. I do not need this glue anymore, so I'm going to seal that back up. The pretty bow. We've got a bow on here, and I have used the golden glitter ribbon. It's Night and Navy golden glitter ribbon. I love it. When I made this card, and I knew I wanted the gold, the metallic paper, and then the navy. And then when I did it, I was like, oh, I don't want to put just a gold bow. I got a gold, gold textured dot on top of the tree. I could have put another star on the front, but I thought I really want some ribbon, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't have anything that's goldish. And then I happened to spot this ribbon, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot about this ribbon. So we're going to use a glue dot to attach our ribbon. Do I want this side or this side? I want this side. So I'm just going to press that on, make sure that it adheres. And this ribbon's got glitter in it, so you know what? Let's stick 2 on there, 2 glue dots. All right, we're going to put that on the top of our tree. And then the last thing, you look a little bit longer, but you know what? I am not touching you, because once I start fooling with the ends of the ribbon to keep working on them, yeah, they look terrible. So I'm using the gold texture dots, also from the mini catalog. And I am just putting a large. This has large, medium, and small. So I'm just putting a large, a medium, and a small. On this card. And that's it. That is all there is to it, to this card. Just beautiful. I think just beautiful with the gold and the navy. And I'm thinking for my next Christmas card class, I think I might pull out the Gorgeous Grape or the Highland Heather and maybe use the silver. We have the metallic silver paper, and make maybe just a card just exactly like this layout, but using the purple tones with the silver. So anyway, this is the card I'm sharing with you. And again, I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate your business supporting me as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So have a wonderful day. Bye.